everybody! Happy Tuesday! Sorry we had to start a little late. I was getting a coffee. But I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I'm sad I couldn't stream with you yesterday, but I had a car problem. A really big car problem. So I had to handle the car problem. But how are you guys doing today? I'm sad that I have to leave tomorrow, but that's okay. I'll stream from my phone. Yes, car problem is fixed. It was not expected. Hi, everybody. I missed you guys. Oh, man, I have so many things to tell you. Y'all, my favorite chatters ever. My favorite chatters. Yeah, no, okay, so, all right. Okay. First off, let me just tell you about the car. So I live in SoCal, right? So I was like, well, I'm just gonna drive. So I have a car. Easy, right? Less expensive than flying, less expensive than a train, probably, So we're gonna drive. Okay. There's her favorite chatter, y'all, and her favorite chatter, me. So I go out to my car and I was like, oh, well, I have to go buy some things before I go. And so I woke up early. Before stream yesterday, I woke up extra early. I woke up at like 9 a.m. because I was like, okay, all right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make chat so proud of me. I'm going to go do everything I need to do. And then I'm going to get home. I'm going to be on time for stream. We're going to hang out. It's going to be a great Monday. Then we're going to have movie night, which movie night was awesome, by the way. And then, yeah, we're going to stream on Tuesday, right? Okay, so I go out to the car at like, I don't know, it was like 9 or 10 a.m. It was early enough that I had planned to go get a coffee, go to the like store, get my stuff and come back. And as I'm backing up, because I don't know if you guys know this. Thank you so much for the follow. You're supposed to, when you go to get in your car, you're actually supposed to walk around the entire vehicle. I was taught that. I was taught by police officers. I was taught like, okay, you have to go to your car and like walk around the vehicle and also check to make sure there's nobody inside. I know. I never do that either. I always, I just get in the car and I go, right? So, I hope nothing bad ever happens to my car because I don't check. I don't want to either. I'm going to be honest. I don't want to either. Like, don't get me wrong. I've never done that. But, okay, so I get in the car and I start backing the car up and I hear this. And I was like, the fuck was that? Well, what is that? And I didn't even roll that far, by the way. I only rolled a little bit. And so I went, that sounds not right. So I moved the car forward and I was like, and it went again. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? Right? Okay. So I pull the car forward and I decide, okay, I'm gonna check. What's going on. So I check on the driver's side. I'm like, okay, nothing wrong here. Maybe there's something under my wheel. And then I go to the other side. I'm like, my tire is flat. And I leave in 2 days. Oh my God. And by the way, my car is like a Subaru, an Outback. So like, it's an all-wheel drive car, which if you have never had, if you either don't drive or you don't have an all-wheel drive car, that's chill. I'll just explain. If one of your tires has a problem, you basically have to get all new tires. Yes, because all your tires have to be like the same, like, like rubber width or rubber whatever. Yeah, so like same condition. All the tires had to be the same condition so they can like roll the same. And so I got new tires in 2019 right before like the pandemic happened, and I didn't really drive for 2020 or 2021 much at all. I got a job in 2021, so I had to leave the house, but it was like down the street from my house. So yeah. So I was like, holy shit, this could either be a really inexpensive problem to fix, or this is going to be a very expensive problem to fix. And I was like, I don't have any money. I didn't get paid, by the way. I didn't get paid from Twitch at all. And I didn't have any other income coming in. So I was like, I hope they're able to fix this today because I have to leave. And I don't know what I'm gonna do if this is a $800 problem. So I freaked out. I had a little mental breakdown. Because I was expecting like a really easy day. Me to go out. I like touching grass. I'm big into hiking. If I had a way to take you guys with me, I would. I'm gonna try and stream on my phone. Okay, so there might be some streams from my phone. The quality might not be that great, but I want to take you guys to TwitchCon with me, okay? So we're gonna try that. Y'all, me too, Zane, me too. So I was expecting an easy day of like go get my stuff, come home, maybe fill the car with gas if I had the time, and then stream, right? Easy day, get to hang out with you guys, no problem. Well, that's not how my day started. So I had to call Sean because I was like, Sean, I don't know what to do. I know I have a spare in my car, but I can't put it on myself. I don't know what to do. I don't know how much it's gonna cost. So I'm like, blah, 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 like word vomiting at him. And he's like, whoa. It's okay. We'll figure it out. It might just be like, something stuck in it and we can just fill it, And I was like, but what if it's not like that? What if it's not like that at all? It ends up being really expensive and we can't afford to get it fixed. So he drove all the way from work. Well, it's not that I don't know how to change a tire. I don't know how to use the jack to like put the car up. Luckily, I know how to change the tire. Like, you just have to unscrew it and then screw the new one on. But in terms of like using the jack, I do need to learn that. Hi, Quincy. Hello. On my car, it's pretty easy. It's Sean's car has like a weird thing, like it's an extra weird thing on it. So his is kind of hard to change, but for mine it's pretty easy. Hi, Nimby, welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hi. Thank you for watching on YouTube if you're YouTube watching. Anyway, he drives all the way home and helps me put the spare on. And so I decided I was going to, I never got to meet my dad. And my papa passed away before I was 1. He's my grandpa. We call him Papa because there was grandpa and there's Papa. And I never had a dad. So I'm fatherless, I had a stepdad, but he wasn't around much either, I'm gonna be honest. So, yeah. Anyway. Can't wait to, yeah, I know, I'm so excited. Oh my god, twinning. Oh my god, you're gonna fit right in. You're gonna fit right in, Meteor. So Sean comes and puts the spare on it. I decide to document it because every time I have car problems, I decide to document it. I documented the time that Sean and I... Looney-chan, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? How was unpacking? I appreciate you wanting to stop by. If you're new, my name is Rainy. I'm your local magical girl, and we are chatting about the last couple days. I'm going to talk about my trip to Atlanta. I hope you want to stick around with us. But again, if you have to go, a raid and run is totally okay, and we appreciate you coming in. So, hi! Thank you for your first time chat. I don't know how you found me if that's your first time chat, but I really appreciate you sharing your community with me and mine, and we'll take good care of them, I promise, to anyone who wants to stay. So I decided to document it, just like I documented the time. So one time, Sean and I were coming back from a wedding for my brother-in-law, his bro, and we were taking his sister's car. And we were in the mountains, and the drive was like 3 hours long, right? So about 30 minutes into our drive, the car like stopped working. It started making this sound. And I was like, Sean, what is that? And he was like, I don't know what that is. I don't know. So we pull over. We were about to go up a hill, by the way, a really big hill. That's the sound it was making. Yeah, to whoever recommended me. I'm so happy. Ooh, ah! Looney-chan, thank you so much for the follow as well. Please have a good break. I'm sure you were streaming for quite some time. Have a good rest. Hi, Nitronic. So we pause, and we, by the way, so this road was like 4 lanes. It was 2 lanes on the left side, 2 lanes on the right side, and there was no real way to pull over. Okay, so we stopped the car, and that might have been a mistake. We should have just tried to push the car a little further, because literally up the hill, it would then have allowed us to go down the hill, which would have gotten us to like restaurants and stuff. But that's not what happened. So the engine like exploded or whatever. It started smoking, but we had to move the car because we were like on the side of the road, and it's like people are zooming at like 60 plus miles an hour on this like mountainous road. So we had to start the car, and there was like a chalet thing. I don't know what it was for. It was like this little house, and it had like we had no way to do anything. So we had to like start the car and move it to the other side of the road. And so we had to wait till there was nobody, not at all coming, because they were gonna like, yeah, it was bad. So we had to like move the car to the side, and then we just had to wait. We had to wait hours before his dad, who had just gotten home, by the way, his dad had just gotten home. He immediately gets a call from us, and he's like, hey, where are you guys at? How long are you gonna be? We were like, we're stuck. And he's like, where are you stuck? We're like, on the mountain, like 2.5 hours away from you. And he was like, we just drove 3 hours to get home, but I will come to get you. So we had to sit in the car for like 2.5 hours. Yeah, no, great dad, because we would have been fucking stuck. But at one point, Sean was like, well, maybe, because we were looking on the map, he's like, maybe we could get the car up the hill. So he tried. He tried to push the car. Like, he started the car, and as it was going up the hill, first of all, it was going like 5 miles an hour. And it was like, ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk. And I was like, Sean, we need to turn around. We are not making up this fucking hill. It is going to explode as we are on the side of the mountain. And we were in a worse spot. So we just went back, and we just chilled there. And there was like an ice pack, an ice snow thing. And like, we weren't going to be driving anymore. So he was like, I'm just going to put this beer in the ice and let it cool off, and then have a beer, because my dad's gonna drive us and I'm stressed. And I was like, you know what? You have yourself a beer, buddy. So anyway, and I documented that too. Yeah, he like went and grabbed some snow and then put the beers in there. So I documented that too. That was like a couple months back. But anyway, so I decided to document this too, because you know what? Might as well document the struggles of owning a vehicle. So Sean puts the spare on, and I take a picture of that. The amount of people that were like, but Rainy, you can't use the spare to get to TwitchCon. And I'm sitting here like, I know. In huge letters on the side of this tire, it says, for temporary use only. Please don't go over like 20 to 50 miles or whatever, right? But I knew, I thought to myself, why would someone say that? And then I was like, wait, people online are really stupid. I'm not, but there are some people that would probably try and drive with that. So yeah, that's so bad. Like I knew that it's only for I know, Masa, that it's only for like, you know, going somewhere. But like, no matter what, I had to get this fixed. I didn't have another car. So Sean needs his car to go to work. Whole chat is in shambles. Stupid, dumb shambles. Stupid, dumb shambles. Stupid, dumb shambles. Hilarious. So we put the thing on and we drive to the place, and this place had helped Sean before. So I don't know, his car had like a weird thing. He was having a tire problem, and he went to a Costco, and the Costco was like, yeah, you need a very specific key. Trust me, people are turpid. Hi, Texas. Welcome. And so we drive to the place, and I was so nervous. I was like, oh my god, please just be something easy. Just please. And so we drop off the car, and they were like, okay. They didn't tell us how much it was. They were like, okay, well, first of all your other tires are good. You know, their tread's really good, so you should be fine. You said you got them in 2019. We're talking to them for a little bit, and they said, okay, we'll come back in like an hour and a half. It ended up taking like 2.5 hours, but that's fine. It was fine. So we just kind of chilled at a cafe for a little while, and when we eventually got back, when they called us, we walked in, and they were like, well, here's the thing that was in your vehicle. And we were like, okay, this bitch. And second, they were like, okay, and here you go. Thank you for the stretch. And I was like, but how much does it cost? And the guy was like, oh, don't worry about it. We got it. And I was like, are you sure? Like, really? And he's like, yeah, no, you're good. You can go. Your car's over here. Here's your keys. And I was like, are you serious? He's the same guy, by the way, that had helped Sean. I'll drink my water in a second. That had helped Sean like months back. Like, he was the exact same guy. They were going through this box of keys or whatever. Because like Sean's car had a water. Sean's car had like, his tires had a special key on it. Oh, thank you for the resub!
Hi, Rainy.
Hi,
21 months.
Anime-chan! Thank you for 21 months of support. Welcome back! I hope you've been well. He had like a weird key that you needed the key to be able to get the tire off. And so we went to this one place, and the guy was with Sean on the floor with this huge box. And they were basically like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if we have this key. It was the very last key. The very last. Yeah, it was like to get something off. Oh, stretch. And it was the very last one, and we were so thankful. Oh, my back. Thank goodness. Okay. And so when we got there, Shaw was like, oh, wait, you were the guy who helped me out before. So yeah, dude's a bro. The next time I'm going to get tires, I'm buying them from there. I'm going to go there every time I have a problem because they are so kind, you know? Like the skeleton keys or whatever. And so that, I literally got in my car after I drove Sean to his car so we could go back to work, and I just cried. I was like, it was so nice of them to help me with this, because I was so stressed. I was like, all the money that I just raised to try and pay off my model and to have some money for TwitchCon is gonna be gone on my fucking tires. But that wasn't the case, so it was really nice. Yeah, it was very sweet. It was very kind. So I'm very grateful. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna give them a good review on Google. Good review on Google. And I will recommend them to anyone I know who is looking for tires in this area. I'm not gonna say obviously where it is, because it's not that far from my house, but I don't wanna dox myself. Don't wanna dox myself, please. Custom lug nut exclusive to models. Yeah, so this one had a very specific thing. Yeah, I think I'm pretty good at not doxing myself. I always, like, I don't know. I think I learned a lot in between 2020 and 2021 because the lug nut locks are a good idea, but can be a huge pain. There's a guardian angel you have, only instead of heavenly glow, he's probably a point anointed in oil and soot. So when I was just a cosplayer, like most of what I did was just cosplay and drawing. I would straight up like during 2019, I would put my work shirt on and then take a picture for my Instagram story and be like, going to work. And I'm like, thinking about that, I'm like, are you fucking stupid? Like, that's dumb, dude. What are you doing? I mean, I wasn't very popular anyway, so most of the people who saw my story were like my friends. So I didn't think about it, but I'm like, wait, this is fucking public. What am I doing? Yeah, I love this chair. It's a good chair. Good chair. I'm happy you like yours. My tires are kind of specific, and I ended up blowing one out like 2 or 3 years ago. If I didn't have the presence of mind to get the tire insurance when I got my car, I would have greased. Oh my god, that's a lot. I am! I'm going to TwitchCon! Thank you for the posture check. Are you going to TwitchCon mail? Oh, stretch. So that got resolved. Luckily, I cried in my car. I cried happily in my car, and then I drove home crying some more. Happy tears. And I basically I had to do some I had to bleach my hair. So I had to do that. We had movie night. So we had that, which we watched both of the Scary Godmother movies. Good movies. Good time. It was wonderful. And then I did something else. What did I do? Oh, I had to wash all my makeup brushes. They were really gross. They were gross. Here is a hair update. Well, my roots are no longer dark brown on my blonde part. So I need to buy conditioner because I'm out. So my hair looks frizzy as all shit. But I gotta buy some tomorrow when I fill up the car. I'm only gonna be streaming till like 6:30, by the way, because I still have to pack. I did not pack. Also, yeah, I will be there. There are some VTuber meetups happening. I know for sure I'm going to the one on Saturday because I'll be in my VTuber cosplay. And that will be at 4 p.m. But yeah, I gotta pack and also go to the store tomorrow to get conditioner. Oh my god, though. Oh, I had to spend so much fucking money. Okay, one thing I hate about wearing makeup. Okay, I know there's gonna be people out there that are like, you don't have to wear makeup. You don't have to, right? It's like, okay, I understand that. I understand that I don't have to. Hi, Jonathan, welcome. I know I don't have to, but I feel a lot more confident in myself when all of the imperfections, such as marks on my face or pimples or whatever, are covered up, okay? I just feel better about myself. I also feel good when I, like, wash my face and stuff. So good, right? I like to make sure my skin is not all gross and icky and crusty. So yeah, I like to wear makeup when I go to events. I like to wear makeup when I'm in costume because I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't look as polished, in my opinion, when I am in cosplay without makeup. Because when I was a wee baby, I did not, a wee baby teen, I did not wear makeup in cosplay, and the difference is a lot. It's just, you look more polished, you know? And I like to look polished when I go out. But I was out of everything. I was out of everything. I was out of my face wash, my like my acne face wash. I was out of my moisturizer. I was out of my eyeliner, like everything. I was out of everything. Okay. And so that's why it was so expensive. But I wanted to put it into perspective because when I was a IRL streamer, I had some people, whenever I didn't wear makeup, the comments I got were like, why do you look tired? Why do you look like not as good as you did yesterday? Like, why do you look blah, 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 right? And it's like, dude, shut the fuck up. I'm here trying to stream. Why are you focused on how I look, right? So then I became a VTuber. And it's way less expensive because I don't have to put makeup on every day. But yeah, so I used to get comments like that, which is also what pushed me. Though I was already interested in VTubing. That's not the reason. But saw this tweet you shared, something about spending a lot of money each time you have to, yeah. Wish I could afford to go this year. I got offered a con pass and oh no, a VLC, no. I'm sorry you can't go, but maybe next year. Julie puts my stage makeup kit in perspective. Really, I don't think I've spent more than $50 on makeup, like total ever. So I will say I used to buy a lot of cheap stuff. Like I used to buy like the cheapest stuff, like not dollar store brand, but like pretty close, right? I would buy a bunch of cheap stuff that just didn't really work for my skin or it would like make me break out. And I was like, yeah, I'm saving money, but at what cost, you know? No, some stuff from the pharmacy's fine. It's more like, it depends on the brand. There are some brands that are just way less. Yeah, there are some brands at pharmacy that are not very good, but then there are some things. So like, I like e.l.f. I like NYX. You can get those. I like L'Oreal for certain things. But I mostly use them for like eyeliner, maybe some eyeshadow. But when I go to get foundation and stuff, I just get higher quality foundation because I found that I have way less issues. And if it's higher quality makeup, you actually can use less of it and it goes a lot farther. So like I used to buy these really cheap eyeshadow palettes. I had to like dig into the fucking palette. I love ColourPop. ColourPop is awesome. ColourPop is also quite affordable. But I used to have to like, I'd get these shitty palettes from the store and I'd have to like dig into the palette to get enough to like put on my eyes or whatever. And now I just get like Anastasia, whatever. I'll get one palette that has like, I don't do a whole lot of different makeup looks anyway at the moment. So I normally just like, I get one palette that kind of is a more natural look. I like to look, okay, this is going to sound like really weird. I like to do my makeup as if I don't have makeup on. I like to just make myself look naturally pretty. Because I don't know, like unless I'm doing like I'm having fun with makeup and I'm trying to do something like at a nighttime look or whatever, and I'm doing like lots of poppy colors or I'm doing something for cosplay, because makeup is fun. Makeup is super fun to play with, right? But I like just kind of making it look like my skin is flawless. Because it just, I just prefer that. I did makeup once on stream. It was really fun. We should do it again. It was for my first subathon, actually. Yeah, I like to buy stuff that just, I don't want to look like I'm wearing makeup. I want to look like I'm not wearing makeup, I want to just look slightly elevated. And that's just the way I like to do it when I'm doing my daily makeup. Which I don't normally wear makeup unless I'm going out. So like, I don't know, going to get coffee, going to run errands. I didn't wear makeup today because I was out of everything. But yeah, I'm excited for TwitchCon because now I get to wear makeup. Also, I have another con at the end of the month, which is Komori. So it's really hard to make it look like naturally going. Rainy question. I used to work in retail around the corner from a Sephora. Are they worth the hype? It depends. It really, really depends. Normally, I would say it's good to shop around. Like sometimes there are things that Sephora has that are great. Maybe they're having a sale. I like to go to Ulta because I have a point card there. Also, you can get some of the same stuff from like a Rite Aid or a Walgreens or a CVS, whatever. It just depends. Like they have like lower end stuff. It really depends on what you want. Yeah, I would say that like generally going to Sephora alone is not the smartest. I mean, I would have shopped around a little bit more to try and get better deals if I didn't need the makeup and the face care by tomorrow. Which by the way, I have to leave at like, out of my eyes? Maybe. I don't know. I guess you have to try. I didn't really wear. Hi, Waldron. I don't really wear makeup anymore, but when I did have the energy for it, I wore. Yeah, see, like sometimes I like to do like fun stuff. It really depends. It really depends, I jelly. But yeah, I think that it's better to like shop around and see what place has the best price. I would never recommend only getting stuff from Sephora because they tend to be very expensive. I'm sad because I've been out of my primer for a really long time. And this primer that I like is really fucking expensive. But I've tried to find something that's similar that does the same thing. And I fucking can't. I probably spent like $100 over the course of like a couple of years trying to figure it out. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to spend the $55 and get the one that works. I'm just going to spend, even though it hurts me, I know that it works. It helps my makeup look like really smooth and it doesn't dry out my face. So we're just going to get the thing that works. I found that like, hi, Donovan, how are you? Hello. Yeah, I got my hat. Yeah, no, it's Tatcha. Do you guys know Tatcha? Here, I'll actually I can just show you my makeup haul. I could just show you what I got. How about I just show you what I got? Yo, thank you for 29 months at tier 2. At tier 2, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Here, I'll show you guys my haul, my makeup haul. Oh, gosh. Ugh. Oh, ow. Ah! We're okay. I'm okay. My face looked all fucked up. But yeah, no, luckily, like, what I got is gonna last me like six months to 9 months, depending on how often I use it. And well, if I'm going to TwitchCon, so I'm gonna be using about five or 6 days worth. And I'll be in San Diego from Wednesday to Wednesday. So I'm gonna be there for a week. And I'm probably gonna wear makeup almost every day of that. And then I have a con where I'm gonna wear makeup, and then I probably, yeah, for Halloween. But it becomes like $61 a month for everything I bought. So for everything that I bought. Okay. Bloop. 1 second. Also, this is the last week. This is the last week to get your RainyRentyn plushie before it's gone forever. Gone forever. Where's my bag? Also, I had to get new business cards. Well, not new. I had to get like my updated cards. I was out of cards. Oh, thanks for the water. Hi, Zeke. Hello. How are you? Yeah, you gotta have cards when you go to places like when you go to TwitchCon, man. You gotta have business cards. I highly recommend. I do have some stickers. Did you not get a sticker, Blue? Because I will have some for you. I'm gonna remember to bring them this time. No, I don't hate you. Don't fucking say that. Don't you dare fucking say that ever again. Yo, thanks for hyping. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, here, plushie, get out of here. Okay, so I got... There's no way this is 500 cards, right? That's a lot of cards. By the way, I like never update my card. So when I buy them, I just buy a frick ton of them because like I buy the cheapest cards they have. This is a piece of advice, okay? This is a piece of advice that I feel people ignore. If you're buying business cards, nobody gives a fuck if they're fancy most of the time. Okay? Most of the time, people do not care if they are fancy. Which means don't spend like hundreds of dollars on business cards because most people, if it looks like okay, they're going to keep it or they're going to throw it away. They're going to probably like get the information that they need and then they're going to like yeet the card. Okay? So like don't spend a bunch of money on cards. Yo, Jelly! Thank you for the 510!
Let's go, RainyRentyn hoodie.
Thank you for the 510 biddies for making it rain. I really appreciate it. Just make your design look cool. That's what matters, you know? Do you have a post on like rules and boundaries you have? This is my first Twitch on, so I'm making sure to read them. Oh, really? Oh, that's so exciting. That's so exciting. Yeah, because like also mine aren't like the best, but that it doesn't matter as long as they get the information, right? You cannot have 400 business cards. You already know me. Also, I gotta fix this camera. So I don't really have I don't have like a post about boundaries, but basically it's like the same as a lot of other people, which is like totally if you see me, feel free to stop me. If I say like, oh, I'm so sorry, I can't talk right now, it's probably because I'm running somewhere, but please feel free to like, you know, say hi and like stop me if I'm just talking with someone. Feel free to come over. If you want me to sign anything, I this time I bought Sharpies so I won't forget. Because last time I felt bad, somebody was like, "Oh, can you sign this?" And I was like, I don't have a Sharpie." So I had to like go ready around to find one. But yeah, I'm open to talking if you want. I'm totally open to hugs as long as somebody asks me first. So if you're like, "Oh, hey, can I have a hug?" I'm usually very chill with that. I'm okay with pictures. But again, it's just like, please ask. Please let me know that you'd like to do these things, and I'm totally okay with it. I can. I can sign your forehead if you want. But yeah, I'm pretty chill. And obviously, like, one of the big things, I don't think anyone will do this, but just in case, like, please don't follow me around. I've never had this happen. I do accept gifts as long as it's not food. Yeah, I do accept gifts, stickers or anything. I would love to have something from you if you happen to see me. Yeah, thank you. I hope we'll stop. Yeah, if you see me, I look like my model. I look like this. Except not in cosplay. But yeah, I look like that. That's me. Anyway. From the dwarf planet. All right, so. Now I just need... I'm so clumsy. I look like a lobster. Come find me. Thank you so much, Sniper Shadow, for the lurk. I am on Saturday. Only on Saturday. So Friday I'll be in normal clothes. Saturday I'll be in my cosplay. Because also I have a meet and greet with Iron Mouse. I'm really excited. And then I have on Sunday I'll be in normal clothes too. So I also have to choose what I'm gonna wear. Which I haven't done yet. I kind of hope it's cold so I can wear like some of my Halloween clothes. But we'll see. Okay, let me see. That bitch fucking up reality. All right, so I got Sharpies. I got here it is. Okay. Ugh. Hi, Katie. Make sure my receipt's not in there. Don't want to dox myself. Thank you. Okay, so upper 70s. Okay, that's colder than I was expecting. It rained so much today. Oh, that's another thing. Thank you for a level 1 hype train at 94% with a total of 1 gifted subs and 510 biddies. Thank you for being a great community and for supporting what I do, because it is thanks to y'all that I'm allowed to keep doing this. Hi, Seagull. How are you? Yeah, I can do that. I got a Sharpie for it. Oh, I'm bringing her to TwitchCon. I'm bringing my plush to TwitchCon. I'm very excited. I will. I love posting my outfits. So today, okay, so if you guys don't know, SoCal and LA and like a lot of, even like North Cal, a lot of California basically had flooding. It was so nice. I shouldn't say that because I'm sure some people were affected, but in terms of where I am, it was great. So I went swimming this morning. It was so rainy that like my clothes got soaked. So I decided, I woke up and I saw that it was raining. So I went, I figured because it was early enough in the morning, I was like, wow, all the kids are not going to be around. And also nobody's going to want to go to the pool if it was not just like drizzling. It was like downpour, like lots of rain. So I went and I grabbed my shorts and my bathing suit and my shirt and my towel and my phone, and I went over to the pool. And I got in the hot tub because it was warm. And oh my God, nobody was there. It was so nice. But I will say, the people looked at me like I was fucking insane. In the, what is it? Like the apartment, I don't know, the apartment office. They were like, they watched me like beep in and like go to the thing. And they were like, what the fuck what is she doing? I'm like taking my shirt off, getting in the pool. I'm like, I'm having a good time by myself. It was so relaxing. Yeah, Iron Mouse is doing a cafe with Codner. I'm sad I'm not going to be able to go to the Iron Mouse concert, but I couldn't afford it. There were tons of things that you had to pay for, and I was like, I don't have $70 extra. Yeah, the pool was to myself. The hot tub was to myself. Nobody wanted to go out, so it was perfect. My little pool systems close if it rains hard enough. You can't see the bottom. Wow, really? Well, no, it's already gone. I wanted to go in person, but that's okay. It's more like I wanted to be there in person than I wanted to watch the VOD because like I've heard all of them sing. It's like literally every large VTuber, which is exciting. I'm very happy that she's doing this. That she seems very excited for it. But I was like, I have other things I'm going to anyway, so it works out. But um, so yeah, I went and I kind of just chilled in the water. And then as I was getting out, I didn't realize I brought a plastic bag to like keep my phone from getting wet and my towel. Well, water leaked into my towel into the bag. Luckily, it didn't get on my phone, but my towel was half soaking wet. So when I got out, I tried to dry off a little bit, even though it was still raining really hard. I was like, well, I'll dry off just a little bit so I can put my clothes on easier. Well, I guess the overhang wasn't over my clothes enough, so my shorts were soaked, my shirt was soaked, my towel was half soaked. Then I was just like, whatever, I'm soaked anyway. So in my wet bathing suit, I had to put my wet shorts on and my wet shirt on, and I had to walk. It looked like I had when the cars drive by and like the water splashes over, it looks like somebody did that to me. But I was fine. I just enjoy water. I enjoy the rain. So like I don't mind being outside soaking wet when it's raining. That's like I do that on purpose, okay? Like it was in high school once and it was raining really hard and I straight up just went outside. The club activities were over. So I just went outside and some people followed me. They're like, "What the hell are you doing?" I'm like, "Hanging out in the rain. What are you doing?" I was soaked. I was soaked from the top of my clothes all the way down to my intimates. I was soaking wet. But I had a great time. Man, puddle jumping, and I hate wearing wet clothes when I'm in a dry place. I don't mind wearing wet clothes if I'm already wet. Then it's fine. Yeah, I'm a fire sign, but I enjoy the water. Thank you for the lyric. I wanted to meet a streamer at the con, but I didn't know I had to sign up for a ticket to meet and greet. Oh, no, really? Who was it? I love being outside. Love it so much. Ooh, I love it. And also, all the water is, like, filling up the, You are the storm that is approaching. I am the storm that is approaching. The only thing I hate are wet socks. But again, I don't mind wet socks if I'm out in the water already. Like if my shoes are wet, yeah, it's gonna suck, but it's whatever. It's whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys what I got. Okay, so I was out of face wash. I was out of face wash. And I used to have a dermatologist. And I'm gonna be honest, she kind of was awful. She was probably the worst dermatologist ever. But she did recommend this, and this stuff is awesome for my skin. So normally, what do you guys expect to happen if you go to a dermatologist? Okay, just give me no wrong answers. Just what do you think would happen if you go to a dermatologist? A dermatologist is a skin doctor. Okay. Well, what do they do at a normal doctor, right? Normally, they'd like look at your skin or they'd look at the problem, right? So I went to the dermatologist. I was like, "Hey, I have an issue with I have these issues, with like my skin, blah, blah, blah." She literally walked in. She kind of looked me up and down, didn't even really look at me and went, "Here." And she gave me this piece of paper. She said, "Do that." And then she left. And I was like, what? And so then she was like, "Okay, I see you, I'll see you in a month." And so a month later I came back and she still like didn't look at my face. She barely looked at me at all. And she was like, "I don't know, take this." And I'm like, what? So like she didn't even look at me. She didn't give me anything that was specifically for me. She gave me I think she gives all of her patients the same shit. And I'm like, no, I'm looking for specialized care, dude. I want you to actually look at me. Like imagine your foot's hurting and you go to the doctor about your foot and they don't look at your foot at all. And they go, "I don't know, put ice on it." but they don't actually look at what's wrong with it. Like maybe ice is not the fucking problem. But anyway, this stuff is actually pretty great. So I use these two. Yeah, and I was like, why am I paying for her to tell me when I can just like look that up? So I stopped going to her. But the drummer for this song is gonna be touring with. Oh, I thought of you, Lynn. I saw this really cute girl at this coffee shop, and she had a Sleep Token shirt, and I was like, hell yeah, Lynn likes Sleep Token. So, oh, sorry, drinking coffee. So out of those two things, these are really nice. I use them together. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that, but one of them is a medicated cleanser and one is like specifically for acne. So normally I'll use this one. I use it for longer than it says to use it for, and then I'll use this one. My skin always feels really, really clean after, but this will last me a while. Like this lasts me months. So like the last time I bought it was probably about 5 or 6 months ago. So when I buy the big ones, they're kind of pricey. This one was like 30 bucks and this one was like 20. But it lasts a long time. So that's, I try and buy things that will last me a long time that I know I'm going to use. So I needed that. This is actually new. I don't know what this is specifically. It's for acne and I'm hoping that it will help. So you're supposed to use it after. So I'm going to try this. Apparently it's also, it goes with this and it's specifically for acne. So I'm like, maybe that'll help my skin some more. I just have lots of, I have a lot of like old scarring, which I hate. It's like after the pimples are gone, right? And I just hate it. I hate it so much. It sucks. So then I have just a bunch of red marks on my face and I just feel really self-conscious all the time. Which I envy people who just have the perfect skin. Like, you know, those people, I wish them no ill will. I just wish I had their skin, you know? Because, like, I have friends who are like, yeah, I woke up like this. And they have, like, I don't know, straight or wavy hair. Their hair just looks perfect. Even, like, when they've slept on it. Their skin just looks so nice. And, like, they've never had a pimple in their life. And I'm like, God, I wish that were me. God, I wish that were me, please. Yeah, I do. I want your skin. Give me your skin. I don't know what I'm going to do when my dermatology prescription runs out. I haven't found a new primary since switching networks, and my aunt's doctor says my prescription ain't cheap. I just need to find a new one. But yes. I like your problem has to stand for the fact that you're a mushroom. No, but it's always. Like I have to take a shower in the morning too because like my hair's curly. And so it will just be a problem. It will be so bad if I don't. So I'm going to try this too. So that was one thing I didn't need. I did need these two things though. But I had wanted to try this for a while. So, and then let's see, this is the stuff, the primer that I was talking to you about. This one is like very expensive, but it's nice. It works extremely well. This is actually the first time I'm trying this one. The other one's really good too. This one's a lighter brand though, like a lighter version of the one that I normally use. And when I was at the store, I put it on my hand and this one just, I don't know, this one felt a little bit smoother and lighter on my skin because I don't like to put a whole lot of makeup. Sometimes less is more. And so this is the only thing that I will kind of splurge on because I've looked for something that's similar and I haven't found anything that doesn't like make all my makeup feel awful. If you want, I can put you in touch with Dev. She's got me on current K Skincare and she just became a licensed. Oh, yeah, that sounds nice. I've struggled forever and I don't know what to do. I've tried so many different things and I thought going to a dermatologist would help and she didn't help. She gave me like a good face wash, but I could have found a good face wash without using my insurance. But it's really nice. You don't have to use a whole lot either. It's made in Japan. So good stuff. So the one thing that I kind of splurged on because I found that like I used to use this kind of cheap primer from Elf, and it was just not. I used the a fancy primer once, and I was like, I can never go back. I can never go back. And I know that I'm pretty sure there's so many of you guys that are like, I don't wear makeup for whatever reason.
There was a ton of steps to upgrade tiers on Mobile X.
Tenchi! Thank you so much for the tier 2! 19 months tier 2! Thank you! I appreciate it! I appreciate you being a tier 2 sub! Thank you! Thank you. How are you doing? Yeah, so me talking to you guys, some of you guys are like, I don't wear makeup, which is fine. You know what? If you ever have someone in your life who does, you can ask me questions. I asked my friend Abby lots of questions because I was like, I don't know what I want. So I use, I had to get this. Wait, did I buy the wrong one? No, I didn't. So I use Nair's for my foundation, and I use Nair's for my concealer. And I was out. I was out of this. So, why is it so dark? Whoa, what happened? Whoa. Camera, what's going on? Okay. Bye! See you later! Bye, Mickey. I hope you'll come by again soon. Maybe when I'm at TwitchCon. I'm gonna stream from my phone. Oh, shit, I have to bring a battery pack. Oh, no. Mama. Let me go grab my foundation. So I use this one. Persona!
Yippee.
Thank you for 36 months of support at Tier 3. Welcome back. How are you? Bye, Connor. See you at TwitchCon. I'm so hyped. To see you. Oh, what the? Okay. So, this looks full. This is not full. This is not full at all. It's just all on the wall. So I had to buy a new one. I'm very excited for TwitchCon. I'm very, very excited, but also nervous because there's a lot of things that I'm going to that I'm gonna be by myself at. So I'm like, or I don't know anyone else who's going currently. So yeah, I wish I could. I wish I could more easily get that, but I had to buy like the same one. Yeah, it's like dry. Yeah, it's way better. Oh man, having like fresh makeup is so nice. So I use this normally. That's my foundation and my concealer. I needed to get new mascara because mine was like all crusty and gross. I had to get new eyeliner. And I got a couple eyeliners because they do different things. Ow. Out! Yeah. Yes. Having a nice fresh eyeliner is so much easier. Oh, I love this one. This one's really nice. And I'll show you why. Do I have my other one? My old one? No. Let me try and find my other one so I can show you. The ad break's about to start. Oh, I forgot to buy toothpaste. I gotta do that. Funny enough, I just don't think it tastes very good. I don't think it's awful. But yeah, I like e.l.f. for some things, especially for eyeliner, because uh-oh. I love how like uh-oh. Come on. Come on, what the heck? It's like it's just like a really easy clean line. My face is covering the stuff, but so I really recommend this one if you're looking for like something that's really really easy. Like I've never had a problem. God, stupid camera. Gosh. I've never had a problem with this one. It's so nice. And I know it says waterproof and some people don't like waterproof stuff because it's hard to get off, but it's not that hard to get off. So it's not actually that hard to get off. So but I like this one a lot. You just shake it. Fire Rescue Guy. Hi, thank you so much for the follow. So normally I just like I straight up will just like go on my eye and then go like that basically, but right above my eye. This one's like still okay, but it's been leaking a little. That's why I decided to buy a new one. Because I don't want to ruin my makeup with something leaking like that. Now I gotta wash my hand. Now it's all over my hand. Hi, thank you. I don't know if they're in ads, so I don't want to assume. This is the old one. Those are the old ones. Okay, so that new eyeliner, which is so nice. Is it waterproof? Yeah, it's waterproof. It's really good. I think e.l.f. has some of the best eyeliners. I've had no problem with their eyeliners. Thank you guys for doing what I do. And I was literally talking to myself earlier. And I was like, I feel very lucky to have, why is this curved? I'm really lucky to have people that want to know, like, do I put on my, I don't. Normally, you can. The only thing I've ever put on my waterline is actually this one. It's a NYX one. Because I like to make my eyes look a little bigger. So I'll put this milk one. And it's like a cream, so it doesn't hurt at all. So you pull like your eye down and you just like put it on there. It's really easy. But yeah, I think you could. I like my eyes to just look a little bit larger. Yeah, it's cute. It's called Milk. It's actually just really cute. But yeah, definitely e.l.f. has some of the best eyeliners, in my opinion, that are very easy to put on. And to get like a really crisp line, if you're like, man, I don't want it to smudge or anything, this one dries like a pen. It's really nice. Like, you know, put your eyeshadow on, do your, yeah, it's really good. Like, I know there are some people that are like, oh, cheaper brands aren't good at anything, or cheaper brands aren't that good at certain stuff. I think e.l.f. is some of the best liners for not a lot of money. Like, I think this was $6. This was $6. This was $3. Like, good price. Good prices. Hi, Peacemaker. How are you? We are back from our ad break. Thank you so much for coming in if you are stopping by. I got this one. I've never used this one before because I wanted to try and do a smoky eye. And so this one is like a... It's new for Halloween. Let me see. Come on. Come on. Oh, it's not auto going. So it's like more for smudging. So I wanted to try and do like a smoky eye at night for whatever reason, you know? Yeah, so I went to Ulta. Ulta was having a I don't know if it was a sale or if they just are naturally this price, but these were like anywhere from $3 to $6. So these two are e.l.f. and this one's NYX. I think they have really good prices for that. Yeah, Yellow, you asked me, or someone asked me about Sephora. It really depends on what you're getting, but sometimes it's like not everything in Sephora is good, just like not everything in Ulta is good. Not everything at one store is going to be good. It really depends on the brand. So sometimes you just got to try stuff. But cool thing, did you know you can, I hate doing this. I don't do this unless I really, really can't use it. You can return makeup. Obviously, if you return the makeup, they can't resell it, but yeah, I'm not super good at doing smoky eyes, but I'm trying to get better at them. I want to get better at like doing nighttime makeup, you know? But if like say you buy a foundation and it really doesn't work for you, you can technically return it and get your money back as long as you haven't used too much of it. Like if you've only used a little bit, like you tried it and you were like, yeah, no, this really didn't work, you can take it back. But of course, they're going to have to just throw it away. They're not going to resell it. And I always felt kind of bad about that. So I only do it if I know that it's not working. Like I'm not going to use it after the first try. I'm like, okay, nah, this is not for me. So I know how to makeup. I remember buying a new brow trimmer maybe 4 years ago. My old one had finally died me and used the wrong type of mistake and put my brows in the spin cycle. Oh no, I just selfishly buy a brow pencil so I could fill it in. Oh, actually, I love NYX. These are cool. Actually, NYX gave these to me. We should do a makeup stream after TwitchCon because NYX sends me makeup. And I would love to they send me makeup to promote it, but there are certain things that I actually just really, really love that they've sent me. Okay, well, I think they are these are cool. They are crayon brow pencils. See if I can micro brow pencil. On one side it has like a, you know, like a brow brush, and then on the other side it has, it's really good. They send me in like a couple different colors. And I haven't, the thing is I love doing makeup and they send me stuff so that I'll promote it. And I haven't really been able to do makeup. So, you know, maybe one day, you know what? When I get back, I think we'll do a makeup stream. Honestly, Halloween's the best time. You guys are going to see my ugly face, though. You're going to see my ugly bare face. But yeah, no, they send me quite a few things. And some of the stuff is really, really nice. Like, I've always liked NYX, though. Okay. You're going to see my self-conscious face. See, that's not something you guys can determine. I'm self-conscious. There you go. But I have lots of marks on my face, which makes me feel very self-conscious. But they're really nice. If you're ever looking for like an eyebrow pencil, I actually highly recommend these. Not just because they sent them to me. You know, I almost bought something on Amazon once. I don't remember what it was. I think it was like a facial cleanser or whatever. And I was looking at the reviews, and all of the reviews were 5 stars from every single person that said they received it for free. Every person who didn't receive it for free was like, "Nah, this thing sucks." And I was like, "Ah, I bet you all said that it was great because you got it for free. But it probably sucked ass, just like all these people said." And I'm gonna be honest. Hi, Darth Paul. How are you? I would never, like, you can take this to the fucking bank. This is something I will always fucking do, or I guess never do. I will never tell you guys something's good if I did not have a good experience with it. I don't care if they gave it to me for free at all. I don't give a fuck. If it's shit, I'm not gonna promote it to you guys and say, "Oh my god, no, it's so great." No, it's shit. That's scamming. That's scamming. If you are given a product for free and you think it sucks ass, and you, because you were given it for free, you tell all of your people that it was great, that's a scam. And it's shitty. It's really fucking shitty. And you will never catch me doing that shit. So anyway, these I was given for free. I actually just really like them though. I literally, since I got them, have used them every time I do makeup. So I highly recommend the Brow Micro Pencil just because they're really good. Like Kojima's movie tweet. He either goes wild about it or just goes, "Saw that movie," and you're like, "Oh damn." That's the right thing to do. No point in review, Rex. I know. It's like, there was this Amazon brand of wigs. I think they thought I was just gonna give them 5-star reviews, but they gave me a bunch of wigs for free, like 4. And I tried them and I was like, I gave an honest review. I was like, honestly, these wigs would be okay in like a quick pinch. But if you're looking to style anything, don't go with this brand. It's really thin, whatever. And they got mad at me. They were like, "Why did you give us that review?" And I was like, because that's what your quality's worth. Like, I mean, technically it's illegal what you're doing. So I could just report you to Amazon. And they were like, "Never mind." I'm like, yeah, I fucking thought so. You're not supposed to give people shit for free and then expect 5-star reviews for a shit product. So anyway, I personally like to be honest. So it's probably means I'll never really get sponsors, but I don't really want to sponsor anything unless I care about it. Like, that's why I really want to be a Beacon mic sponsor, because I use a Beacon mic and I've recommended, I'm not sponsored by Beacon at all. Just to be very clear, the Beacon mic that I have, the USB mic, is probably one of the best mics I've ever used. It works really well for my voice. I don't peak like I used to. It's just overall really nice because you can make changes on the microphone itself through their software. There are some annoying things. There's a little annoying things with how mine has to be set up, because mine is kind of special with my setup, but it's because I sing. If I didn't sing, it wouldn't matter all that bad, but the actual mic itself is really good. And so I've recommended it to Ellie Cartoons. I've recommended it to Zan. I've recommended it to like anyone who gets one of my consultations. If they're ever like, "Hey, I'm looking for a new mic," I'm like, "I know this one's a little expensive, but it's really worth it in my opinion." But I would not say that if it wasn't a good mic. I'd be like, "Nah, don't get this. Don't get what I got," you know? Some of the sponsors offers are on Intel. I once saw one for like a 20% coupon. There will be places that... Real Sugar Joe, thank you for 26 months of tier 1. Welcome back. How you doing? Hi. There used to be it's really bad. This is something that used to happen a lot on Instagram. I don't think it happens as much anymore. Maybe it just doesn't happen to me. You'd get companies coming to you and they'd be like, hey, we want you to be an ambassador. And then you'd be like, "Oh, okay. So what does that mean?" And they're like, "Well, we'll give you a 30% off coupon. You'll go buy stuff from our store, and then we'll give you a code. So if people buy from our store, you get money through that." I'm like, "Wait, I have to buy shit from your store to promote it? That sounds whack." Those are always scams. They just want you to spend a little money on their store. Yeah. When I was younger, I almost fell for some of those. For some of those. It was awful. I almost bought shit and I went, "Wait a minute. I should be getting this shit for free. If you really want me to promote it, I should be getting this for free. As an influencer, I should be getting it for free." No. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's not real. It's not real. Don't fall for the scams. Don't fall for the scams. Keep your money close to you and be smart with it. Be smart with your money. I feel kind of bad about not recommending the Blue Yeti to people, but despite its popularity, despite it being a plug and play, I cannot in good injustice recommend them. Too noisy for too much room for. Yeah, no, and I think that's smart though, you know? I think that's good that you, even though you're like, man, I would recommend it, but it has these problems. I would rather someone tell me when something has issues than not tell me and just let me find out for myself. You know? I'll use your money to make more stuff for you. I won a Razer Siren Mini in a giveaway years ago when I started streaming it. It's done good for me. After some filter work. Yeah, no, there's lots of good inexpensive microphones that can totally work. I just like, in terms of just plug and play microphones with like minimal stuff you have to mess with, the Beacon is actually just very nice. It is like 170 bucks though, and I know not everyone can afford that. I've gotten to a point in my life where I'm like, if something is a little more expensive than like the next best product, but I know it will work, I'll just get that. That's why I bought this. Even though this is $55. This is so fucking expensive, by the way. It should not be this expensive if it's just a fucking product for your face. But I would rather get this than get the things that didn't work. That I've spent way more money on, you know? So sometimes it's just worth it. Also, I got, okay. Yeah, it's like 175 bucks, I think. Let me double check. I got mine during a Black Friday sale, but Beacon microphone, I really like it. I've like ever since I got it, other than some people say I'm a little quiet on Discord, but like that's not too bad. Oh wait, that is way more expensive now. Okay, I recommend, okay, never mind. It's $350. Was it always that expensive? Maybe it was. It's $350, but get it on sale. Get it during like Black Friday sale or something. It's more than I remember. Is it really? I'm pretty sure I got it for like oh, wait. This one's 240. Hold on. Wait, what? Why are these different? Oh, they have refurbished ones. Wait, oh, is this a new version of the microphone? Is that why? Hold on, I'm checking. Beacon mic, USB-C dynamic broadcast for content creators. No, these are the same mic. Yeah, I thought it was like 250 or like 200, and now it's more. So I'm gonna be honest, I'd still recommend it. I'd still recommend it, but I would definitely wait for a sale. Trust me, I still love it, but I do think it was like $100 less expensive. They do have refurbished ones. If you don't mind refurbished, they have one for $250. Again, I'm not sponsored or anything. I actually just really like this product. Wow, that looks nasty. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I can't delete my own message. Wait, yes I can. There. I don't know if it actually deleted the first message, but there you go. Yeah, we got rid of that. Palm tree ass neck. Yeah, I still think it's good. I really like it. I do. So if you can get it for sale, if you're okay with getting a refurbished one, I think that it's fine. So I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. It's very easy. Anyway. I used to have like a $50 mic. I had that one that everybody had. Oh my god, the AT 2020, which it was good for a while, but I peaked so bad. Even with like different no, you do not go into debt. No. I would wait for a sale. I'd probably wait for like a Black Friday sale or something like that. Or get a refurbished one. You don't need fancy stuff. That's the thing. Like, I didn't upgrade my microphone until my other one was literally on its last legs. Like, I recommend not upgrading your stuff until you need it. But I will say, if you are a streamer, I feel like the most important thing, if you make videos, if you are a streamer, your audio is like the most important thing. Sales always. Oh, which one was that? Which one did you get? Persona? Yeah, no, I literally use stuff until it's done. Actually, I was talking to people online, and when I mentioned how much money I spent, they were like, why? And I was like, I literally wait until it's empty. Like, I wait until they're fully empty. The SE Electronics Dynacaster. I mean, Lynn does have those good recommendations. I think the AT20 USB version, I love Audio Technica, but boy fucking howdy. Yeah, it peaked really bad. And with me getting loud, it was bad. So for me, you know, as somebody who can get really loud with screaming or like yelling or whatever, having something that will just handle that without having that problem. I used to cut out like crazy. I don't know how many of you guys have been around for a really long time or remember my old mic, but it would cut out like crazy. It sucked. So I'd be like talking to Zan and he'd be like, what did you say? And I'm like, well, I was saying this. And he was like, you cut out again. I'm like, oh, God damn. So, okay. Yeah, no more peeking. I'm loving my SM7B over the last few months, but I actually found that I prefer the Beacon low profile boom arm over my, yeah, I actually have that. I have that boom arm. I have the low profile one. It is so nice. It's really, really nice. I'm able to like just move it out of the way. I used to have it just always in the way, and I was like, I hate this, but now I'm able to move it. It's really nice. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think audio is like probably the most important thing. If I was ever to give feedback to someone about their streams, the very most important thing is your audio. Like, because a lot of people, I know there's a issue with lurkers right now not being counted and stuff, but a lot of people are not going to be able to watch your streams fully. They're not going to sit there for 3, 4, 6, 7, 12, however many hours you stream, right? They're just not going to be able to watch you for that long, but they might listen to you. And so if they're going to be listening to you, they don't want like, hi, yes, I am lurker. I am also lurker. I'm a big lurker. And so I recommend that audio is like top tier. If you're like, hey, here are some things I need to fix on my stream. Boom, 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 boom. There's like 5 or 6 things. Audio should be the first thing you pay for. Like, because like, what is it? Visuals, they're important too, but not as important as audio, in my opinion. Like, that's the big thing. Audio is number one for a stream. So, me and Sean, not your Sean. Yes. Also, hi in the loft. How are you? I hope you're having a good day. Enjoy your lurk. Okay, but going back to makeup. So, I'm usually a lurker, but not here. Hi, Tino! Are you excited for TwitchCon? I got this. This is... They wanted $18. They wanted $18 for the stupid powder puff, okay, by itself. They wanted, okay, I'm gonna give you guys, if you ever buy makeup, all right, I'm gonna give you an important piece of advice. If you go to an Ulta or a Sephora, Ulta has these all the time. So when I looked at the price of this product, okay, I wanted a powder because I've been having some trouble with my makeup not fully feeling set the entire time. So I was looking at this specific makeup, okay? This is a 20-gram translucent powder, okay? Okay? I haven't opened it yet. It's brand new. So they wanted... Ooh, there's me. They wanted $43 for this. Just this, okay? $43 for just the powder. the powder puff would have been $18 by itself. Now, hear me out. Okay. There's this box. There was this box right next to this powder. This powder by itself sitting on the thing, $43. This box was $46 for the powder and the powder puff. 2 of them. So instead of being like $65 or whatever, or $70, this was $43. They had a set. They had a special set. So when you go and buy things, when you go to buy things from Ulta or Sephora, check and see if they have what you want in a, what is it? What do they call this? It's like a value box. Okay. And the frustrating thing about this is like, had I not seen this, had I been like, oh man, I want the powder and I want the puff, I would have spent $70. But they had this sale. They had this little box sitting right there. So I got this instead. And I saved myself, let me see, it said it was $48 for a $66 value. And it says free puff. And I'm like, why don't you just give the puffs for free all the time then, right? So when you go, check and see if the thing that you want comes in a value box. A little value meal, exactly. Because sometimes it's more expensive to buy the thing separately than just getting, and I double checked before I bought this. I double triple checked the size and everything. At first I thought they were giving me a mini size of the powder and a mini size of the puff. And so I just opened it. And I was like, no, that's a full puff right there. Hi, Roxy. How are you? My trip was good. I haven't even talked to you guys about it yet. I've been showing off the makeup I bought for TwitchCon. I can't do 25 for the full size 8-ounce product. I'll get 2-ounce travel size for 15. Give me the damn full size if you have the money. You can get a cheap squeeze bottle for travel. Exactly. Yes. It's better, you know? So I found that just sometimes look and see if they have deals, because that will save you a lot of money. And so, you know, if they happen to have what you want, and they happen to have it for a deal, try and get the like extra stuff for free, basically, you know? So just check. I decided I'm gonna do a makeup stream when I return from TwitchCon. So if you want to like do some makeup with us, you can. Need new mascara. This is out. I got this really tiny, teeny palette. Urban Decay is a nice brand. It's kind of pricey, but they are some of my favorite. They are actually some of my favorite eyeshadows, because you don't have to use a lot. You can use a little bit and it will go a long way. That's how you know that it's a good eyeshadow. And the only reason I ever had one, I used to buy the cheapest shit ever, okay? However, my friend who spent a fuck ton of money on makeup, Abby, she gave me all the stuff. She was like, I don't really want this anymore. I don't really use it. And I got to use the Urban Decay palette and I was like, I'm in love. Wow. Pretty, Len. Oh, back up. Come on. Wait, no. Come on, be in focus, please. Don't drop it. Please. Come on, dude. Oh, there you go. Okay. There. Okay. I like Morph. Morph is also good. But like, look at those colors. They're a little brighter on my screen, or sorry, on my like in real life. But I wanted like a nice basic colors palette. That will look good with like naturals. But I recommend that if you use eyeshadow, which eyeshadow is great for lots of things. Eyeshadow is not just for your eyes. So you can also use it I like to use it before I found out that they have actual like eyebrow stuff. Hi, Melanie. I used to use eyeshadow to color my eyebrows. You can use eyeshadow as a contour if you want. That's the great thing about makeup. Makeup is exactly like painting, but on your face and using markers on your face. So, you know, sometimes there is like something specific. No need eyeshadow, just sleep. No, but think of all the pretty colors, you know? So like eyeshadow palettes are nice because you can use them for kind of whatever. Like I used to use this one blush, and I used to use it as eyeshadow because it was the color that I wanted. It's all like the same, similar-ish stuff, but no, Zane, no. Hi, Oracle, welcome. We've been talking about makeup a little bit and about my car troubles. I was gonna say he is Jigglypuff. We can make some makeup showing. Now it's just eyeshadow. Yeah. I got also, okay. I finally decided to get a Urban Decay also has apparently like one of the best setting sprays. And because I'm gonna be out at TwitchCon basically from early in the morning at like 9 a.m. until the late evening, I was like, I need something that's gonna last me all day. So I got this one. I got the travel size, so I was like, I have no idea. I don't need a big one. I just need a small one. It will probably last me months, so. Well, I have to be at the con by 9, so I have to be up at like 7 or 6 a.m. So it's going to be kind of early. Kind of early. I got that Elle cosplay makeup naturally. Yeah, I think makeup's really fun. No matter who you are, I think makeup can actually be really cool. And then the last thing I bought, I didn't need these, but I wanted to get a different color, is I got 2 lipsticks. I really like MAC for their lipsticks. And so I got a brown. Oops. I got Yash. And I got yeah, oh my god, hi. Ooh. That is bigger than the one I had. Wait. That is a bigger lipstick. This is a different one. Let me see. Powder Kiss lipstick. Oh, this is different. This is Maximal Matte. I do love this one though. Also, how you doing, Starbucker? Here, I need to fix the saturation a little so you guys can see. Yeah. Nobody's home. So this is the one I standardly use. It's kind of like a slightly pink brown. But that's like my standard one. Whoop! Now I understand why these were so expensive. These were like $25. I got like a neutral. I got like a neutral color. Which is good for like nighttime. And then I got this one, which is like more of a like an even lighter one. A lot. I drop stuff a lot. This like, okay, I know it looks like not, I don't know how to explain it. It looks a little yellow, but it's not yellow, I promise. I tried them on my hand and they were really pretty. So I'm excited to try them. I wanted to buy a brown one, but I did not. I thought I bought a brown one, but I didn't, but it's okay. I found that I prefer a matte lipstick because I can add, actually, here's something that I got from NYX. NYX gave me this Moon Shifted Wednesday, like, lip gloss. It's really nice. I drop things all the time, Neo. So I like to just put this over stuff. I know it looks so orange. It is not, I promise. Yeah, I've been trying to have like a slightly more natural looking lip. I don't know. The older I get, the less like, not colorful, but I just, I don't know. I try and make my makeup look like I'm not really wearing makeup as much. So And I don't look as good if I have on a full face of makeup and no lipstick. So, yeah. More refined. I used to wear like lots of pinks and lots of shimmers. Now I'm like, I don't know, natural, like some browns. Oh, I have a blue here. Let me show you. It's so bright. Actually, I haven't tried it yet. This is not the blue that I really wanted, but it was the color they had at the store. Like, I still, don't get me wrong, I still love doing some fancy, full face, lots of color makeup, okay? I just don't usually do it when I'm at conventions unless it's for cosplay. Oops. So I got this blue. I wanted like an ice blue. They did not have ice blue. Actually, online. Ice blue. I wanted like an ice blue lipstick. And they only had like Oasis. And it's not even opening. How do I open this? Oh. Ugh. Goodness gracious. I need like a knife or something. Oh, scissors. There. Okay. I bought this months ago and I haven't used it. Do not the knife. I did the knife. Okay, so I bought this super... I know. I bought this super blue, like... Yo, thank you for the follow. It is so bright. Which I've wanted to use it, and I just haven't yet. Oh. I almost cut myself multiple times. So that's a lipstick. That's a really, really bright blue lipstick. And it like dries matte. I want you. Like that's really bright blue. You know, I wanted to do like, I don't know, a cool look with like bright blue lipstick, and it's so blue, right? Yeah, well, like sometimes when I go to the store, I'll see like they will like do normal makeup with like a pop of color. And so it's like, well, what if I do like a cool makeup with like a pop of my lip will be bright, or something like that, you know? I don't know. So I haven't used it yet though. So I'm gonna go wash my hands. Okay, I have found out it is waterproof. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. It does not come off all the way. It took so much scrubbing. And it kind of stained my skin. So I think look, it's still in my nail. Oh my God. It's not coming off. It's fine. It's fine. Well, at least I know that it really, really works. So at least I know it really, really works. I am kind of Smurf. Chief Alicia!
Leets,
Yes.
ooh, can't wait to see you in like 20 hours.
Yeah,
Less
so
than 3.
excited. Mwah. I'm so excited to see you. Thank you for 38 months to support it. Tier 1. Thank you for 38 whole months. Huh? What? Oh, 1 second. Okay, sorry. What? No! Oh my God! I gotta tell you guys about Smallville. Okay, hold on. I don't have any more makeup to show you guys. I gotta tell you guys about Smallville. Okay, so I have 2 episodes left of season 5. I decided to watch it. Oh wait, let me tell you about Atlanta. Okay. Also, I gotta text my cousin real quick. 1 second. Thanks for the memories. Yeah, no, I gotta catch you guys up because it's getting kind of crazy. It's getting kind of bonkers. Form of crunchy numbers in hotel rooms, collecting payseed to lovers. On my mind. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hi, my name's Rainy. Nice to meet ya. Well, no, not that crazy. Not like that. Why am I forgetting my cousin's name? Uh, uh, why am I blanking? I literally. No. Okay. Let me tell you guys about Georgia, and I'll explain the problem. She doesn't stream. She's not online. She's fine. Let me tell you about Georgia. Okay, so me and Sean, we're going to see my friend Abby and Akshay for their wedding. Okay, we were gonna go to their wedding. So Akshay is Indian from India, and he's been in America for many years for college and stuff. But they were getting married, and so they have 2 weddings. They had an Indian wedding for Akshay's family, and then don't tempt me. And then another wedding for Abby's. Okay. And so they were having 2. We were unable to make both because their second wedding is during TwitchCon. And I was like, well, I can't really miss that. Unless if she was only having one wedding, I would have missed TwitchCon for it, but she is having 2. So I went to one of them instead. Anyway, so we had to go all the way to Atlanta, Georgia, okay? Which is a very far ways away. It took us like 12 hours of traveling from like LA to Seattle, from Seattle to Atlanta, and then again going back from Atlanta to Seattle and then Seattle to LA. Okay. So she so we went all the way there, and while we were there one day extra. So we got there on Thursday. The wedding was Friday, and then everybody had to leave. And then Saturday, Sean and I were free. Well, Sean thought that he bought tickets to something happening on Saturday, which was the Empire Strips Back. And you might be like, what is that? The Empire Strips Back is a burlesque show based on Star Wars. And so Saturday, we are very excited. If you guys have never seen a burlesque show, it's like entertainment, you know? I was really excited. I've been to a burlesque show once before, okay? When we were in Vegas. And so we go to after the wedding was wonderful, by the way. Indian weddings are different. They are like the exact opposite of an American wedding. So, you know, normally when you go to an American wedding, if you're not American, I will explain it. But normally you, or I guess at any Christian wedding, similarly, you go in, you sit quietly, you watch as the groom walks in and stands at the podium, and then the bride walks in, usually with her father or her mother or whatever. They walk up, the bride and groom or the people getting married take hands, and then the priest talks for a while, and then they say their vows, and then you know, once that's over, that usually takes like max 30 minutes. And then like you leave that part and you go to the reception, which usually has food and music and dancing and drinks. Okay, there's drinks. There's usually drinks. So an Indian wedding, I did not see anybody dance. First of all, a normal wedding or your average wedding that I've been to normally takes like maybe 4 hours, like including the reception time, right? This Indian wedding was 7.5 hours. It was 7.5 hours. And unlike a standard wedding that I've been to, everybody was talking while stuff is happening. Nobody was quiet. Nobody was just watching. It was like, the family members were just chatting and like talking about school and like saying hi to each other. And I was like, what's happening? Right? This was very weird. To me. Thank you so much for the lyric. Hi, Hashira. And so, we were kind of like, what are we supposed to do? Like everyone was like talking, but I guess that's normal. So while the bride and groom or the people getting married are like up on stage having the priest do stuff, everyone else just kind of talks. And like, instead of being a part of the wedding, you kind of are watching a show that you're allowed to like talk during. And they did have food and the food is really good, but there was no drinking and the bride and groom didn't get to eat. They got to be like paraded around for 7 hours, and then when it was over they got to eat after, but the food was like cold and stuff, and I was just like, oh my goodness, it's very different. And it took hours. But anyways, we had a really good time, and it was a very interesting experience. I'd never experienced a wedding or even anything like that before. So we went to the wedding, we got to see our friends. Hi, Dad. Oh, I'm sorry that you're not feeling that well, but I'm happy you wanted to stop by. I hope that things will feel better soon. And I'm happy you're here. After the, I need water. No, the food was good. The food was good though. It was all vegetarian though. No, there was no horses. It was in a Hindu temple. Water is good for you, Neo. It's good for you. It's something you should drink. So she, first of all, oh my God, she was beautiful. Oh my gosh. She had this sari that was gorgeous. It was like a light teal with pink. It was so nice. No, not Dr. Pepper. No. Yeah, real messed up with my schedule, the life of a dad. Oh, I'm so sorry. But hey, kids are lovely, you know? I know it's hard to be a parent, but it is an admirable thing to be. No, it was all vegan. Vegan food, no drinks. Um but yeah, no, the food was good. I had like lots of naan. I ate so much naan. But anyway, so the next day, like after that, we said bye to our friends. They went to like their next wedding or had to get ready for that. So they were driving to Missouri. Um, Sean and I decided to take Saturday to chill, and he had gotten tickets to this thing, this burlesque show. Okay, so we drive. Well, we had to Uber to the place, and so we Ubered a couple hours early so that we could like, you know, make sure we were there on time. Like there were bars and stuff around. So we're like, we'll just chill, get some food, whatever. Well, we get there and I was like, wow, this looks like there's nobody here. There were 2 bars and there were people at the bars and at the cafes, but it didn't look like there was going to be a show. And so Sean and I sat at this place called Peckish. It was this restaurant called Peckish. And honestly, best part of my fucking night, because we ended up finding out that he had bought tickets to the wrong day because the website had a they were having a sale. If you bought tickets during the 10th, 11th, and 12th, you got a discount, but the show didn't start until the 25th. And I was like, Sean, we're not going to be in Atlanta on the 25th. We are not going to be here. And so he felt bad, and I was laughing because I had quite a few drinks at lunch, but also I don't know. I was just like not that bothered. I was like, oh my God, are you serious? No, we can't afford that. So I was just sitting there laughing, and he was like, I'm sorry. I was like, don't worry about it, dude. It's okay. Why don't we just get some food? We'll get some coffee. We'll get some drinks, stuff like that, right? So we went to this place called Peckish, and oh my God, the waitress, mwah, 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 mwah. Not only was she so pretty and so kind, but she makes the best drinks. Her name is AJ. Oh my God, AJ. We gave her a hefty tip because, one, she gave us 2 free desserts. Oh, wait, do I have pictures of all this? Here, I'm going to show you guys the pictures. So we ended up eating like a lot of food at this place because there's nothing else for us to do. We were just like, well, I guess we'll just chill here and figure it out. Let me see. Photos. Shower thought. If I eat a hot dog or corn dog, can I say I straight got that dog in me? You can. Yeah, if you want. Welcome in, Fallen Sky. Also, there was a drink that was very me-coated. She was awesome. She was wonderful. She was incredibly kind. And when we told her, we were like, yeah, we thought there was a show here, and there's not a show here today. Let me bring open. Let me see. Ooh, oh, they had cornbread. Oh my God, they had cornbread that was so good. So good. Holy shit. I would go back just to eat the cornbread. It was delicious. Okay, so it was not a mojito, but it did have coconut in it. Did I take a picture of everything we ate? Yes. The moon. Ana. Da na 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 na. Okay. Oh my God, it was so good. Like this cornbread was also okay. Best thing about Atlanta. Best thing, yeah. No, for a night that we thought was gonna be a burlesque show to us just drinking and having snacks at this place, I had a good time. Definitely had too many drinks, but that's okay. Especially because we had to be up at like 6 a.m. the next day. Like we had to leave at 6 a.m. the next day. So really I had to get up at 3 or 4 a.m. Okay. Too many drinks? Yes. To make it look easy. To keep making that money. Want to be as famous as me. Gotta work, gotta work. Okay, yeah, you'll see it. Okay, so. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Okay, so at this place, we had this, which was called a baby banana. Okay, baby banana. And you might be like, what the fuck is it? It's literally banana pudding in the shape of a banana. It was really cute. Yes, 21 lined up shots of tequila says yes. Yes, there is such a thing as too many drinks. Yes. I'm too hot. In this room. To make it look easy. Okay. That looks unappealing. No, it's actually pretty good. I don't know what the green stuff was on it, but it was actually quite good. And then this had like almond liqueur in it. It was very good. Okay, so this was the drink that was meat coated. It was called like a sky. Let me see. Peckish Atlanta menu. Oh, where are your drinks? Where? It was called a sky juice. It was called Sky Juice. And it was like let me see. It was gin, coconut water, sweetened condensed coconut milk, butterfly pea flour topped with nutmeg. But it was so beautiful. It looks like a sky. It was so pretty. And there's Sean. But oh my god, it was really good. I mean, it was not a drink I'd probably normally get because I like coconut, but I'm not a big fan of coconut water. And so it was good, but I probably wouldn't get it a lot. But aesthetically, oh my god, this is like my whole jam. So good. Love that. So this was that cornbread. Oh my god. It had like this fire jelly jam. Oh my god. And then like house-made butter. I should have gotten more of this. Oh, but what I was going to tell you, the best thing about Atlanta was every beautiful black woman constantly calling me hun, shug, baby. I was like, oh, they were all, everybody in Atlanta was incredibly kind too. Everybody, the vibe was really nice. At night, I'm gonna be honest, I felt a little scared to walk around alone, but that's most cities. Like that's every city. I feel the same way in Seattle. But like every single person was incredibly nice. Like, oh my gosh, I've never really been to a south like a south state that wasn't Texas. So, and Texas is very different. But it was so everybody was incredibly nice, and except for we had one Uber driver that was like, I felt unsafe in that car. I felt very unsafe in that car. He was driving way too fast. Yeah, Texas is Texas. Well, I will say my trip to Atlanta was just filled with, like, we had to get some food. It was very late at night and we weren't able to drive anywhere. And so, we had like Grubhub drivers that were really nice. We had all of our Uber drivers were incredibly nice and talkative. Every place that we went to get food was really kind. Like, I loved it. I want to visit Atlanta again. It was very, very nice. I didn't know what we would do, you know. I'm sad we didn't get to see our burlesque show, but let me see. So then we had this one. I don't remember what this was. What is this called? Oh. Let me see. This one was... Oh, this was rum punch. Also very good. Actually, Sean really wants to go to New Orleans. He really wants to. His mom and dad went to New Orleans and they like raved about it. I was like, I want to go. Plus, I have an aunt who lives there. Funny enough, most of my family lives in the South, even though I've never visited. I'm talking like Arkansas, Louisiana, Georgia. What? Crawfish boil? Inevitably clapped? I've never been to like the Dick of Florida. I've only been to Destin. I've only been to Destin, Florida, which isn't, I would not call that like Florida proper. Because it's basically right underneath Georgia. Oh, I remembered my cousin's name. I don't remember why. I don't know why I was really struggling. There she is. I don't know if she'll answer on Instagram. Fat Tuesday for cakes. Visit Miami. Lots of good Hispanic food. Ooh. See, I love traveling. One thing that I really wish that I could do, and I just don't have the stuff for it. At a high level, I should specify, because I could probably do it. And that's why we're gonna try at TwitchCon. I think this TwitchCon is gonna be my first experience like trying to IRL stream from my phone with just data. So we'll see how well it goes, okay? So please be nice. I'm gonna be new to IRL streaming, but I want to give it a fair shot. And hope that it works out. But I would love to go on a road trip and bring you guys along with me. It's something I just really love, traveling and driving, and I think that it could be really fun to like go to a bunch of different places. I'd love to take you guys to the Orkin Vortex. Have you guys ever heard of that? I went with my mom one time, a very long time ago. We were driving up from California because one of my grandmas had passed away, and we were going to collect her things, basically. And on our way up, we went to the Orkin Vortex. It's like, you guys know Gravity Falls, right? I know. See, that's the problem. You got to be careful of stream snipers, because what if somebody like does something crazy and gets me banned? So Gravity Falls is not at the Orkin Vortex, but a lot of people like to think that it like that's where Gravity Falls would be, because the Orkin Vortex is it's a place where you do not hear any birds, you do not hear any bugs. Weird stuff happens there. It's like full of paranormally unexplained things, right? And so when people look up like Gravity Falls, a lot of people are like, oh, well, it'd totally be where the Orkin Vortex is. It's like out in the forest of Southern Oregon. I believe it's Southern Oregon. I love Gravity Falls. It's so good. And so I would love to take you guys there because I think it'd be cool. The problem is like a lot of people who do streams like that, they have like crews. They have like, you know, they have like their people with them. They have like people to protect them. They have like friends to keep them safe. And I'm gonna be honest, it would just be me. I don't have a group. A lot of VTubers also don't really like showing themselves, which can be hard. I think it's actually kind of difficult to be like a hybrid streamer because I don't feel like I have enough connections with people that aren't VTubers. And a lot of VTubers just don't like to show themselves, which is totally fine and totally acceptable. But hi, Sakura Berry, how are you? Welcome in. Yeah, no, it's weird like that. It's just a weird spot on the planet, and so I'd like to take you guys. But me and my mom went, and I have a photo of me from there. I wonder if I don't know if I have it on here, but doing well. We're talking about my trip to Atlanta. So this was rum punch. Pretty good, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, she gave us this. She gave us this for free. This is called a Georgia Peach. This was also a basil strawberry tart. This was delicious. Oh my gosh, it's so good. She brought it to us, and I was like, oh, I don't know if we ordered this. She said, it's on me, honey. And I was like, really? And she was like, yeah, I feel bad that you guys have missed your show. And I was like, no, that's okay. I appreciate it though. Thank you. And it was so good. It was so good. But this was not the only thing she gave us, okay? Oh, Sean had this too. This was This was called a Dark and Stormy. Oh, it was actually really good. It had dark rum, ginger beer. Ooh, yeah, so good. I drank his whole drink. He was like, I'm getting full. And I was like, okay, well, I'll drink it. I'll drink it. Oh, she ended up giving us this when we were leaving. It's a cheesecake that looked like the moon. Look, it even has like the moon craters. And so we didn't eat it that night. We actually ate it the next morning. This is what it looked like inside the moon. It had like raspberry. Yeah, the moon. It had like raspberry, I don't know, raspberry custard. And then this is cheesecake. And then the outer part was like a frosting. Oh my gosh, it was really tasty. I loved eating the moon. I loved eating the moon. So that was, you know, for our plans getting changed and like, you know, kind of messed up, it ended up being a really good night. We got to chill and hang out, and that lady was really nice. And man, we gave her I was like, Sean, we gotta give her a big tip. I love her so much. And you know what's really cool? So when she brought the drinks, when she brought the Dark and Stormy drink, she was like, hey, by the way, tell me what you guys think, because I'm learning how to bartend. And this is, you guys are some of the first drinks I'm making, and they were all delicious. And I was like, please, like, you're doing such a good job. Please keep it up. Please keep it up. Please keep it up. Yeah, really, really kind. Really, really, really kind. Yeah, the moon. The moon. The moon. I'm about to say, hi! Oh. Creative. The moon is made of cheesecake. Cream cheese. That's funny. That's cute. That's a creepy moon. That's creepy. Oh, right. Okay. But yeah, we bought the wrong day, and so now we tried to get their tickets refunded, and they said no. And then we tried to get them moved to like Vegas because they're having the same show in Vegas, and they said no. And so now we're trying to figure out who to give these tickets to, or else they're just gonna go to waste. Go to waste. We don't want that. Hi, Mickey roommate. Oh, right. This is your last week to get the plush. The last 4 days. Wait, let's look at it. Oops. Get out of here. God, fuck. I hate AI. Get out of here. Bum, bum, ba, bum. Let's look. Yo! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. 223 sold. Oh. They extended it. You have until October 24th. I didn't know that they were doing that. You now have a little extra time to get your RainyRentyn plush the last 10 days. They have extended it. Yeah, I want to be your little freak. But yeah. This is your only time. Your only time to get them. Your only time. Your only time. Thanks for the quotes. So you have until, I have to update the Nightbot. You have until October 24th. Let me see. Wanna be Farika? Let me see. Plushie. You have until 24th. Update. Woo! Okay, so let me tell you guys about Smallville. Okay, so while I was gone, I decided to download some Smallville episodes, and I decided to watch them while I was on the plane. Okay, so I'm almost done with season 5. Now, let me catch you up on what's going on. Basically, Clark is still being a total dick to Lex. Lex is kind of doing some bad things now, but I'm gonna be honest, out of everything, he kind of is valid in why he's doing the things that he's doing. Okay. So, he Lana is now dating Lex. Clark's dad died because Lana died. Okay, this is a whole thing. So in one of the episodes, Clark decides to tell Lana that he has powers. Well, then his real dad, Jarrell, fucking kills Lana in a car accident where she gets hit by a bus and like explodes her car and dies. And so Clark goes to his dad, Jarrell, and is like, you have to fix her. And he's like, you've made this mistake yourself. And then he's like, oh, you can actually go back in time if you want and fix it, but somebody else is going to die. And so he does it without even thinking. So he goes back in time. He doesn't tell Lana. She gets mad at him, but he's like, oh, I have to protect her. And then Lois almost dies also, which was kind of weird. But anyways, his dad has a heart attack. His human dad, Jonathan Kent, has a heart attack and dies. He controls the bus. Yes. And so then Clark is upset because his dad died. And so he goes back to his other dad and he's like, why did you kill my dad? He's like, I didn't kill him. You killed him when you decided to fuck up with your powers and not do the things you said. This is the consequences of your own actions, you dipshit. And so his dad's dead. And in a weird turn of events, his mom became senator of Kansas. So that's also a thing that happened. Yeah, very butterfly effect. And so Lex is because Clark broke off. Oh, yeah. Also, he basically was like, yeah, Lana, I don't love you anymore. But he was lying to protect her because he doesn't want her to get hurt or whatever. Who cares, really? So anyway, Lex is like on the rebound for Lana. So now they're dating, and honestly, it seems like a much better match. Because he isn't lying to her. Also, they're trying to like there's a artificial intelligent Krypton program that has a human body and is like trying to kill all of humanity. So that's something that Clark's having to deal with. But going back to Lex, so Lex's dad is just being a total dick and kind of favoritism towards Clark. And so Lex is like been like rightly upset, honestly. Imagine your dad or your mom, your parent. We've already learned this. I don't have a dad. Some of y'all don't have dads. No happy Father's Day here, I guess, for us. But imagine that your parent basically was like, you're a failure, but your best friend is like totally cool and like is a child anyone would be proud to have. Like, that's pretty fucked up, right? But what? You gotta cope somehow. I had a dad-in-law. Oh, well, I have a dad-in-law. Yeah, I got a dad-in-law. I had a stepdad. But there was a divorce. Can I call you dad? I had to go get the milk and some cigarettes. Yeah. Brainiac the AI. He's I didn't know his name was Brainiac yet. What? Nah, I'd be a good dad. I'd like, all right, chat. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta dad it up. Hold on. When's Father's Day? That's in June. Okay. Hi. Hello. Hi. My name is Rady. So nice of you to stop in. I'm using a different model because it's Halloween, but thank you so much for coming to the Kohai meetup. It was nice to meet you. Everyone was really, really nice there. Let me see. Banana. Okay, wait. Where's my mustache? Could I? Could I not panatene? Oh, there it is. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Ba-da-ba. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Wait. Oh. Okay. Grandpa No, I'm supposed to be your dad. Hold on. Let me see. I'm trying to see if there's anything else dad related here. Hold on. Oh, that's really big. Okay. Hold on. Chat, where are you? Here you are. Okay. I love you, chat. I'm so proud of you, chat. Here's a "you tried" sticker, cause I love you so much. I would never leave. I'm gonna teach you guys. I'm gonna take you out back and we'll throw around the ball. What ball do you guys like? Baseball, football, soccer. What type of ball do you guys like to throw around? I'll be sure to go to all your extracurricular activities as a supportive parent, so you guys never feel alone in this world. You guys have me, Papa Rainy. My mustache is a little challenged, but it's okay. Yeah, sports ball. Yeah. Hi, Josh. Hello. Yeah, the old pigskin. I'll what are your guys' hobbies? You like art? I'll buy you one of those kits. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how many towels are at this place. So if you want to make sure, it might be good to have a towel. Hopefully they have more, but I don't think it's like required. But I don't know. I've never been to this Airbnb, so I'm sorry that that's not the best answer. But and yeah, just in case, that might be good. If you have space for it, obviously. I know you're traveling, so if you don't have space, we'll figure it out. But if you have space, maybe bringing one wouldn't be too bad. I'm your papa, Lobster. Good old Lobster. No, it's okay. No, it's for TwitchCon. No stealing. Lobster, father. Hello. My chat won't have daddy problems, because I'll be the best daddy they've ever had. Go to the yeah, it probably has towels because it's a big place, but yeah. You're listening to your papa, obviously. Don't you know the voice of your papa? I love you so much. I'm proud of you. You are gonna grow up to have a good life. But most importantly, I just want you to be happy. I want all my little chatters to be happy.
I am. I want you guys to do what you want.
Ow. Ow. Ow, fuck. Ow. Oh god. I need water. No, no. Oh god. Father is passing away. Mom asked if you have actually little lobster. Dad's kind of out of money. Dude, you got anything in that piggy bank? Cute. Loan your papa a 5 stat. a 5 note. This is giving me ever date a girl with a twin sister. You get confused, so you sleep with their dad. That's what it's like to drive a Ford F-250. What? Yo, with laughter! Thank you so much for giving that to Neo Death. Ow. 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 Please enjoy your gift sub of 69 emotes and ad-free viewing for the total of 1 month. Don't go into the lobster light. I am not passing away. No. I'm fine. Just I have a cough. Ow. We're fine. We're good. I'm good. Yeah. It's in the fridge, obviously. Where else would you put milk? Obviously. Yeah, I got you the milk for your Cheerios, your Cinnamon Toast Crunch, your Fruit Loops, and your tricks that are for kids. That ASMR, that's it right there. Wait, no, if I was a real dad, I have to make weird grunting noises for no reason. The only one we have here is Fruit Loops. I don't think we have cereal right now in the house. Tool time? I don't know what that is. Ow. This is like when mom tried to be Santa for Christmas. Ow. Ow. My coffee does not have enough ice in it. I need to go add more ice. Mr. and Mrs. Claus cosplay be wildin'. I can be your Mr. and your Mrs. I will be right back though. I'm gonna put ice in my drink. Sorry. Needed ice. Yeah, Dad's back online, buddy. Buddy old pal. Kiddo. Yeah, I came back just for you. Don't you know you were always my favorite? Mm-hmm. You can't tell anybody else that, though. Sport? Babies come from storks, obviously. You ever seen that movie Storks? Nah, I'm just a better dad. I'm your dad plus. I'm a dad who knows how to... I'm a dad who knows what's up. A dad who cares. Thank you. What is it? Like a... Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Nope. There. I brought you back the milk. There you go. The dad battle pass. Ow. I brought it. It's whatever milk you drink, sweetheart, hun, sport. It's whatever milk you wanted from the store. Yep. Not because I laugh too hard, just because I smoke a lot. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. Hold on. I gotta put this in the bag. Hold on. Hold on. Oh. Okay. I know. I don't have New Balances. Hold on. What is that called? What is it called when you grill? I know. Aren't they cute? That's the point. I want to look like little shroom stocks. Boomer, thank you for 28 months of support. Hello.
Hello, Rainy. How have you been?
I've been good. I'm happy to be back. How are you? Hopefully well. Shut up. I'm making y'all food. Hold on. Can I hold the milk? There you go. Okay, I'm holding the milk. Okay. No, I'm just holding the milk because I'm home. Okay, hold on. Damn, it's so hard to find this as a PNG. You should always make hot chocolate. It's always a good time. Novelty. Hold on. You'll see what I'm doing in a second. Gosh darn it. Bum, 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 bum. Me rowdy. Okay, hold on. Gosh darn it. I have to like do this myself. Okay, copy. Hold on. I gotta make something into a PNG. Skrillex is now dad music. All right. Oh, God. No! Okay, guys, I can't. Hold on. I forgot that I don't have access to this. So we're just going to have to do it like this. You're just going to have to see the vision, okay? You're just going to have to see the vision. All right. PNG. Okay, you're going to have to see the vision. Hold on. There you go. I can't make it into a PNG, but this is what we have available to wait. No, I don't think that would work. Oh, hold on. Nah, I'm a grill daddy. Obviously, I'm grilling. Obviously. And you know what? Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I don't have a beer. Oh, darn. I don't have a beer. No beer. Real dads have their feet out. Real dads don't wear shoes. Not while they're grilling. Nah. Yeah. Actually, wait, I'm a young dad. I'm gonna be a young dad instead. That way, I'm gonna use this instead. Hold on. Wait, what? No! How do I put the hat on? Aw, darn it. Get out of here. I like my old dad hat. I don't know. I know hips are. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. It's very weird. What? They say this over, like we're dead. Let me see. Oh, here. It's all I have. Here. I have milk in one hand and a mojito in the other. This is your father. Hi. Hello, chat. I am your dad, and I love you very much. A true American dad. No. Can't leave. You gotta at least have one of my delicious, wait, what's on the grill? Sausages. You gotta have a sausage. Gotta have one of my sausages. And what the fuck is this? Like a bacon wrap? A bacon wrap stick? I don't know. I don't know what we're cooking out here. But you know, whatever you want. You guys can share them now. Share them now. Wait, where are you? Here. Shit that you do. Where are you guys at? Here. Here's you guys, right? There you guys are. Thank you for the hydration. See? Yeah, you guys are so cute. Can I put the star on you? I can't. See? I love you, chat. You're so cute. Thank you, Father. Thank you. See, you guys love me so much. We love you so much, Father. You are getting the best Father's Day present in June. Oh, thank you. Thank you, kiddo. Thanks, sport. Perfect. I'm looking forward to June. Of course, Father. I am the gift. You guys are the greatest gift anyone could ever ask for. I hope I make you proud as your dad streamer. Okay, that's enough. I'm ready to go back to being myself. All right. So anyway, everything that I wanted to be supposed to be, but we lost it. Sorry, Dad had to go. Dad had to go. Time you were pretending. Happy ending. Yeah, I don't know. He's gone. He told me to tell you guys though that he loves you very much, and that he's out there exploring the world, so that when he comes back eventually, he'll be able to tell you all these new incredible stories. He believes in you, that you guys are gonna have a good life, and he is so excited to hear about all the things you've done when he returns. Yes. Yes. Bum, 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 bum. I still haven't watched Hunter x Hunter. Okay. Now we're going again. Have my friends. I just have never seen it. Not because I've heard it's bad. I've actually heard it's really good from so many people. I just haven't sat down to watch it. Oh, I should probably... Let me see. Phone screen. Yeah. I don't have money to buy Huntrix on Fortnite. Yo, you're good. You're great. Let's see. I have like 30 more minutes. What do we do? Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum. Oh, I gotta update it. Yeah, I also have to pack. That's why I have to leave in a little bit. Because I'm like, oh, I have to pack still. I haven't packed yet. And I have to leave to early kind of tomorrow. Normally, I pack earlier, but... Oh, you're not driving? I'm so used to you driving everywhere that I was just expecting that you'd be driving. I was just like, man. What? Is that wrong? I'm so used to you driving. A day? Oh. Wait, it would take a day? Holy shit. That's a long time. Bum, 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 bum. No, 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 no! Not Big Metal Lube! Big Metal Tube! A Pwain. Bum, ba-da, bum, ba-da, ba-bum. Totally normal stream. You're so right about that. I mean, I'm blind too, but you know. Yeah, if you're going to TwitchCon and you see me, please feel free to say hello. Please feel free to be like, yo. Yo, hi. I don't know if I have a driving emo. I'm pretty sure I do. Drive? Oh, I do. No. Don't avoid me. No. Why would you avoid me? Why would you avoid me? Why would you do that, Lobster? Why? Why? What do you mean barbecue? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I want to leave. Be around the venue a bit, but not in TwitchCon proper. I will be around a lot. I have a lot of things I have to go to. So if you happen to see me, feel free to be like, yo, Rainy. I'll be like, yeah. I mean, TwitchCon's expensive. I don't blame anyone for not going. It is pricey. It is pricey. Bum, 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 bum. What was I doing? Oh, right. Yeah, no, that's fair. I wanted to go to the EU one, but sadly, like the one in Rotterdam, but I don't have money for that either. Uh, I'm lonely. Uh, let me see. Am I already in this one? I don't know. Oh, so many. I want to go. Oh, PAX. Didn't that just happen? Like PAX Us? Yeah, I want to go. I've only been to normal PAX, but only once because tickets are like really no, twice because tickets are incredibly hard to get. Like incredibly hard. Mark unread. I will read that in a minute. Oh man, you know, I'm really excited for when I get back. Cause then we can do makeup. Makeup. Technically, I guess I could do makeup every day if I wanted. I just stream would be so early whenever that is. So early, whatever that is. Ow. We can do makeup at TwitchCon. I just can't. I have to be like prepared before TwitchCon. You know? I think PAX is fun. There's lots of games and there's lots of cosplayers and everybody's really nice, at least the couple of times that I've gone. That's where I met Volshock. I met Volshock at PAX, my very first time in 2018. I think it was 2018. Was it? Or maybe 2017? I don't know. I don't remember what year, but it was the year I met Volshock. So however long that's been, I feel like it was more than 2 years since I started streaming, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't know. Say. This is what I say. If I want to go to Melb next year and I've gotten super... Ever gone to something like that? What's supernova? Supernova. Never, whenever, ever, whenever, ever. My rolling stone. Gone, run away, baby. I'm like pretty packed, I think, in terms of stuff I'm doing, but we'll see. Oh, I like conventions. I've been going for the last 15 years. Let's see. Thursday. I don't have any plans for tomorrow at the moment, other than I think I'm going to pick up Esper. Oh my God, Pear! Happy Christmas! I'm so excited to see you tomorrow! Yeah, 15 years since 2009, man. Found you. I'm so excited to see you. Oh my God, it's crazy. And like, I know that you've moved, and I know that I've known that you've moved, but it hit me. I don't know why. It like actually hit me the other, like yesterday or earlier today when you were like, yeah, it's only 5 hours. I was like, oh my God, that's right. He actually like, I think it's because you went, like you moved and you immediately went like, what, back to Florida for a wedding. And so it didn't hit me. It didn't fully hit me that like, oh my God, he doesn't live that far away. That's so exciting. Oh, well, wherever you were. I don't know who told me. I asked. Oh, I think it was Lovey. I think Lovey told me it was Florida. Because I was like, where's he going? He's like, I think he's going back to Florida. I was like, oh, that would suck. You left just to go back? Yeah. Wow. You have not spent a lot of time at your new house since you moved. But I'm so excited. Wow, this time Lobster's flying and Pear is driving. That's crazy. The opposites. Instincts blindly. Hairmobile. Yeah. Mine will be too. I think I'm gonna bring my air mattress. Even though I think we might have enough beds, but I'm so nervous that we won't have enough beds. Myself. I can't rely on myself. And hold on. It's all too much to take it. Hold on. Hi, June. Hello. Florida man fighting the gators. Nah, he doesn't fight them. He's one with the gators. Florida men are one with the gators, you know? I'll be outrun. Outrun. My mind to find. I can't hold on. Exactly. You're one with them. No, I wish I could bring Dutch. I wish I could. I wish you all could meet him. He is a very sweet boy, but I know I'm not going to be at home enough. I wouldn't, even if I brought him with me. One, I'm pretty sure animals are not allowed. Two, I wouldn't want to leave him in an unoccupied place by himself, you know? I'll bring Tiki and Chocolate. I do. I actually post pictures of Dutch every day on my Twitter, and it goes to the Discord. Here, I'll show you. How hard I try. Hint myself why. Here's the newest one. Let's see. I can't hold on. I also love the Daily Dutch. And Scotty Saturday. Here he is. Oh, here he is. Oh. Boop. Oh. There he is. That's my boy. Did you know there's an entire song I made about him? Right there. He's such a good boy. I love him. I love him so much. Thank you for lurking. I'm excited to see you tomorrow. Please drive safe. Mwah, 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 mwah. But yeah, I love him. He is my sweet baby boy. He is, looks like he's behind. He's way behind on the snuggle text. He gets his snuggles. Trust me, he does. Like, there have been times I've stayed in bed for so much longer than I was supposed to because he was like, oh, are you trying to get up? Not now. You're gonna chill with me. And I'm like, I have to get up. I have to leave. And he's like, no, you don't. You're gonna stay here because I said so. You're gonna stay with me because it's time to snuggle. And I'm like, I'm happy, but I really need to go. So, I love him. I love him. He chose me. You know how some animals, like, you choose them? Nah, bro chose me. So, I feel like I've told you guys this story. Maybe I haven't. So, during 2021, I had just moved back in with Sean, and because I had to move away because I couldn't afford to live there anymore. I moved back in, and I was like, Scotty's been so lonely. I want to get her a friend. Okay, I want to get her a friend, but she doesn't like female cats and she doesn't like adult cats. So how about we get a male cat who's a kitten, and then she can like kind of learn to love him. Right? So because it was still like peak pandemic times, they were like, okay, well, you can come to the place, but you can only look at 2 kittens. So know which 2 you want to look at before you get there, before you get here. Because once you look at the 2, you can't look at anymore. And they were doing that so that you can't like people weren't touching too many cats and like spreading, COVID and stuff. So, um, so I was looking online and I saw 2 kittens. One was named Dutch and one was named Tim Hortons. I'm pretty sure they were all named after coffee because there was another one called Starbucks. It's just like there was another one called Dunkin'. Like they were all named after coffee shops. Okay. Well, I decided that I wanted to look at Tim Horton and I wanted to look at Dutch because Tim Horton was a longer haired cat, a longer haired kitten, and Dutch was a short haired kitten. And Sean was like, I don't really want a long haired kitten because they're going to shed a lot. He already sheds a fuck ton, so he's probably smart. So I'm waiting in line, and eventually it's my turn. We're doing the 6 feet of distancing. They call me in, and the first one I pick up is Dutch. They hand him to me, and he's so quiet. And I was just like, he's cute. He's pretty cute, But I wasn't sure. He looked very docile. And I was like, okay, let me hold the other one. So the person took him from me and put him back in his little, I don't know, cage, I guess. Or like little holding cell. And she handed me Tim Hortons. And immediately, as soon as I picked up his brother, he started going, meow, 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 meow. From inside his little holding cell, he started like scratching at the door, and he started screaming. He was like, no, 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 no. Come back, take me, take me, take me. And Tim Hortons was just like, so I was like, you know what? He seems very sweet, but I think I want that annoying little one. So, they took little Horton and they put him back, and I was like, I think Dutch has chosen me. I want the yapper. I want the one that's really excited. So I picked him up and they put him in his little kennel or his little like carrier, and I did the paperwork and they let me take him home. And the entire time home, he was such a good boy. He didn't pee in his kennel. He wasn't scared. He just looked so happy. And when I brought him home, so when you get kittens from a shelter, oftentimes they'll have something called like kitten. It's like kitten disease. It's basically like they have a cold, and so you can't really let them be around other cats for a little while because you want them to get over their illness, basically. And he had his shots. He had already been fixed and things like that. But so I had to keep him in my room. And I let him out and he was so happy. He was like running around and playing, and he would sleep right underneath this made me scared because he would sleep right underneath my chair. And so I had to be really careful to look down and make sure, like, where is he before I move my chair back because I had a rolling chair. And so I was like, I don't want anything bad to happen to him. And nothing bad ever happened to him, but I was so scared because he wanted to be next to me and he always wanted to be on my lap. Though one time, man, I was streaming, and the little brat jumped on my computer and hit the power button. Bro hit the power button and turned off my computer midstream. Little brat. But he is my baby boy, I bet he did know what he was doing. But he always wanted to be in my lap. So there's really old clips on my channel of him when he was a kitten. Where he would be sitting in my lap because he would like meow and kind of like try and scratch at my chair to be like, wait, let me up in your lap. Let me up in your lap. I want to cuddle. So he loves me a lot. There's like cats that every animal has like a person, I think, that they really like. Some people like a lot of stuff, but no worries. Bye. Actually, I have to end stream soon too because I gotta also pack. But yeah, there are old clips of him on the channel. I love him very much, and I feel very lucky to have such an affectionate cat. There's so many people that are like cats aren't affectionate. They're liars. I think like you just have to have the right cat, okay? Like not all cats are gonna be like dogs. He's kind of like a dog. I'm gonna be honest. He's kind of like a dog. He's a little bit like a dog. I guess I should. I've never done that before, but I guess I can. My boundaries as of right now is just Scotty's kind of like a fox. Scotty's kind of foxy. Dutch is like if you took a raccoon and a big fluffy caterpillar and you put them together. Scotty's like if you took a fox and like as skittish as a rabbit. As far as boundaries go, you can fully, if you see me, please feel free to say hi at any time. Hugs are okay. Pictures are okay as long as you ask first. But yeah, I'm very open. Gifts are fine as long as they're not food. I will not accept any food that is like handmade. So yeah, as long as you ask, I am totally okay with hugs. So I guess I should post something about that because you're like the second or third person to ask me, so I probably should probably post something. But yeah, I'm a hugger, but I like to ask. I always ask first, you know. Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I had such a good time. Let me see. Where are we gonna go? Ba-ba. Ba-bum-bum. Yeah, I'm pretty chill with most things. Just I like people to ask. I love hugs. No, it's okay. I found that most people, if you're nervous about the con, most people are chill with most things as long as people ask them first. I think that's the important thing is that like you just gotta ask. Like there's a lot of people that are okay with hugs, that are okay with handshakes, that are okay with autographs, but they just want to be asked first. They don't want people to assume that they're okay with it. And so that's always a good thing. Just ask first and you'll probably be good, you know? But I think it's best not to stress too much. Don't stress too much because it will be good. It will be good. I promise. Okay. We are gonna raid because I have to go pack. So we're gonna raid. Let me see. We're gonna raid Juniper. She is a moth VTuber and she's really cool. I've been following her for a while. Thank you all for coming. I will be streaming on my phone. I will be streaming from my phone, so I'm sorry in advance if those streams are kind of scuffed. Thank you so much for watching on YouTube. Thank you for watching on Twitter. I really appreciate it if you are watching at any of those spots. If you happen to see me at TwitchCon, please stop me. Please say hi. You can be at the con if you see me walking around the gas lamp district, wherever. If I happen to be around, I am totally okay to chat. I'd love to meet you if you happen to be there. Please come meet me. There are also some VTuber meetups happening every day at 4 p.m. kind of outside the convention center. So if you're a VTuber and you want to go see other VTubers, check that out. It's like when you leave the con center, like leaving the con center, like outside the main doors, it's literally going to be to your left. Sorry, right. By these like giant statues. But anyways, thank you for coming. Please join the Discord. I love you guys a lot, and I will see you during the con, but it might be scuffed, so have a good time with Juniper. Bye! Bye.